On paper and verbatim, write down every word I say, to the comma without any alteration. At the close of every afternoon, insert these notes in folders designated, tabbed, entitled for collation. As example, any variance to current postulation is a C with subnotation as to whose. E.g. that C sub n for Newton, C sub E for Albert Einstein, and BEA should two sub E's have been used. That's E dot, comma, A dot, so the names are not confused. Yes, it's a very simple system I've devised. So spare and elegant, all others by comparison would pale. I should expect that you'll adopt it and surmise that by expect I mean demand that you employ it without fail. And now concerning how I work in this, I brook no imprecision. It's my dictum, every item has its place.
It's your dictum.
For example, in the upper right-hand drawer here of this desk, keep pen and ink, no pencil, since I don't erase.
No pencils, next up.
On the left side of the desk, you must ensure I've been provided writing papers neatly stacked and close at hand.
Neatly stacked.
And please be certain they've been purchased from the Smithson firm of London by the quarter cotton North White of that brand.
How exact?
Yes, these are simple rules by which you must abide, and yet so sensible all others by comparison would pale. I greatly hope that you'll adopt them as implied. Of course, by hope I mean demand that you employ them without fail, for in my laboratory, madam, when I choose to give an order, I cannot afford or tolerate delay. Rather, any in my service must adhere to the observance that in my lab it is I you must obey. And yes, you may have guessed what benefits obtained by those who listen to the discipline prescribed and follow suit with blind obedience to me and my domain. They are rewarded with an insight into genius bearing fruit, as when the tumblers in a lock fit like the verses of a rhyme, or every gear inside a clock clicks into place with every chime. You'll see precisely how decisive every detail that I specify will be in pursuit of this invention, my invention, so you'd better yield to me.
Of course, monsieur. I offer you my service as I must, because betraying you means preying on your trust. So you can bet that I will yield, say you're brilliant in your field, nay, the greatest mind today in quantum science, that I'll constantly defer, and whatever may occur, be a model of unquestioning compliance. But don't get overly attached to your work, for there's a catch with regard to how your job should be construed. And in fact, I feel a measure of a dark and dirty pleasure that your brilliant brain is easy to delude. That's delude as in made stupid if the meaning should elude, for you're the biggest bastard that I've ever known. And you can bet I've been acquainted with a couple in my time, yes, of those horses as is you, and you alone. Combine the ego of a god with the humanity of slime.
So now that you've been well apprised of all the duties I require, here's a schedule I've devised of all the hours I desire that you dedicate to working in this lab, so I do not lose any ground. But it's only
temporary,
till you're no longer around.